Scorpio, this is your May 2025 reading for all Scorpios. We'll read from this deck, pull from here, and give you a numerology number. All right. So what does Scorpio need to know for May 2025? All right, let's get to it. So we have the Queen of Cups. This can be representing your main message for the month of May. Okay, self-compassion. I love the Queen energy because it gives an influence to life. Okay, and it is your emotions. So check in on your emotions. Practice calmness. How can you be calm this month? It can really help with where you want to go, where you want to take yourself this month. Trust in your feelings, your emotions. Your emotions lead to your thoughts, and I teach this a lot in my EFT tapping, okay? So you want to get into trusting yourself and find out, why don't you trust yourself? You know, what's up with that, right? So it's stepping into this kind of Queen energy and really look into compassion in everything that you're doing, right? Doesn't mean that you're forgiving of everything and, you know, making yourself a victim, but trusting your intuition and you guiding yourself and trusting yourself and learning more about yourself and asking yourself questions of, what do you want? And the Queen of Cups is not soft and like, oh, I'm just going to give until I'm depleted. You know, the sea is full of water, so it's not going to deplete itself, right? Unless a human can help it. But anyway, right? So it's full. It's fill yourself up and have compassion for yourself and see things, see the whole picture in things, and be okay with realizing, hey, I don't know. I don't have all the information. You don't have to have all the information, right? Not being judgmental of yourself and others. You might not have the information. You don't have to get pushed into making a decision, right? So it's being able to say, I don't have all the information, but it's there, and I will know it if I feel like researching it. Not allowing anyone to push you into anything or make you feel any negative way. So really controlling your emotions, right? And knowing how to give it as good as you get it. Your challenge could be the 10 of Wands, okay? And the 10 is a completion. You want to complete something. It's really getting something done. Whatever you're feeling oppressed about, burdened about, worried about, what worries you, right? And it kind of will block your creativity. The 10 of Wands is reminding you to look at your responsibilities and balance it out. What's your responsibility? Why do you feel it's your responsibility? Like, just look at it, right? Maybe this is you it could be positive too. Like, I know that, you know, some people will interpret it as negative, but it could be positive. It could be you getting a lot of work and you just have to learn how to manage your time. And it could be a month of, or a couple months of, you making a lot of money or you receiving everything that you want, or you getting the work done that you need to get done, you know, or it's a lot of something that is creative and you're putting that energy in, and then the rest of your time is smooth sailing. So, you know, even though it's a card of like, oh, I'm doing a lot, it could be good. So you have the Devil card, a major arcana, and this can represent some form of struggle that you're going through, and that was the word that comes up. So it doesn't have to be an addiction or feeling trapped in bondage, but it could be a struggle. And, you know, write it, figure it out, and do what you need to do with this type of struggle, right? And this struggle, you can also find guidance through it that can ground you, that can give you a strong foundation. The past was the Hermit. You had to really be by yourself. Some of you had to understand something at a deeper level, do more research, right? So that was your past of filling yourself with information. What you can keep in mind is, how can I make myself safe in May? 4, right? So this has to do with something that you celebrated in your past, a marriage, a celebration, some kind of joining together, moving in with someone, you know, somewhere that made you safe. Maybe you are now in a space that makes you feel safe, and that's great. So keep in mind your safety, right? And what is the best decision to make, not what you're forced to do. So, you know, I feel like most of you will want to lead with what makes me safe. And Scorpio is very intuitive, and you Scorpios naturally care about their safety and not openly trusting everybody, right? Because Scorpios know better. The future is the 8 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands is creating a cycle of some kind of change or some kind of energy. Okay? That's a 7, rather. 7 is like the faith, right? Have faith in yourself that you can be strong enough to continue down the path that you're on. If you're shaking some kind of addiction, getting professional help. If you're fighting off negative people, have faith in yourself that whatever challenge or competition you have, you can definitely overcome that. See yourself as a 5, fully balanced, okay? All the elements in one, okay? That's how I perceive 5s. And know that if you're right, you don't have to show off about it. Kind of hard to not rub it in someone's face, but if you're allowing negative ego to be your main emotion, you might want to rethink that. You have the Queen of Cups about emotion, so you can be right and just not kind of rub it in someone's face. Win the battle and move on, and win the battle and handle it the way you feel you need to. Page of Cups is about you might feel that someone is trying to get close to you. It could be for good, it could not. Someone that if you're attracted to them, you know, regardless of your zodiac, you're going to want that attention. But maybe you could be softer to yourself, or someone coming into your life that will be attracted to you. So, you know, if it's coming off as something negative, that could be a good turn for you. But, you know, always be mindful of who you're letting into your life. Another powerful message is to not be afraid of trying something new, not be afraid of adding something new to what you do. Page of Pentacles. So, you know, maybe this is your time to maybe even have new friendship, have new, better people around you that will be more of your vibe or your speed. So this is a great reminder to not be afraid of doing something new. A big message for you in conclusion is to make sure that you are incorporating the 4 of Swords in not overthinking anything in May, seeing things for what it is, letting go of what you can't change, and you win some, you lose some, and move forward. Another powerful message is the 8 of Cups, and know that there's divine timing for everything that you are experiencing. Okay, 3 cards to give extra message for Scorpio. All right, so yeah, I feel like some of you will have your own place soon. Some of you will be in more control, finally feeling like you're in more control of what you want, receiving what you want. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you realize that you're receiving what you want. Justice card. Some of you might feel like you need justice, or feel like you've gone past an issue. It could be legal. It could be you finding out the truth about something. And here comes the Devil card again, reminding you to be stronger than what you feel has a hold on you, that is more powerful than you. You know, so take control of your situation. Whatever is controlling you, take control. That will ground you. That will give you more of a foundation. Okay. Oh, 13. 13 is your number. I didn't even get a chance to 13. This one's like fast. Okay. So 13 can represent a whole moon cycle. a whole year cycle of the moon. It's a transformation time. It's about change. It's about something happening to just drastically change your situation. And 1 plus 3 is 4. So, 4 can also be, on the other end, offering yourself stability, structure, being practical about things that you need to be practical about, and being, what is that? Reliable for yourself, maybe for others. And you have the 4 of Wands, which is like feeling safe, feeling secure. It could be a celebration, could be a wedding, what it depicts here, right? So some kind of new security into your life. So let me know how May went for you if you're watching this after May. And thank you for watching. Check out the post page here on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video.